Okay, Eli, let's clean that forehand, buddy. I love it. Try not to meet it too far in front. Good. So what we were talking about is try not to meet it, everybody says out in front, but if you meet it out here, it's actually too early and your body will open up and you'll be in kind of an awkward spot. Try to meet the ball to the side. Still in front, but off to the right, off to the side, I think that's key for you. You have a beautiful forehand, for your age. And I think we just need to keep accelerating, getting the good depth, loading the body well, and then remembering some of those little details. The other thing is don't drop that racket. Don't drop the racket down too soon in the backswing. Keep the racket up and then pull it through. I don't want that. I want it to go to the target. Come on. With nice shape and spin. Yeah, get a good spin for your age, good rotation on the ball. I don't know, it's a little early. I can see what your dad means, like it's a little bit out here versus back here. Try to be let the ball come deeper in the hitting zone. Just like in baseball, you don't want to be too out front on it. Let it come into your hitting zone and then hit it. How does it feel? Was that in? It was good? It feels good? You like it or not? Do you like it? Does it feel good when you hit it? Does not? It's because nothing feels good for you. You're always negative. Be more positive. You got a beautiful forehand. I shouldn't have asked. I thought it'd be good. Like, I'm going to ask this kid how he feels about it. And of course, you just shut me down. Let's go. I like the combination of pace and spin. I like the semi-open stance. I don't know, he meets it real early. It's very early, like we were saying. And he hits it well. He's very early. He does that very well. We're saying it's possible to be too early where some of the energy releases and you hit it. You're hitting it well. But let it come back and let it come to the later edge of the strike zone. Don't hit it at the very front of the strike zone. Let it come back into a little bit deeper in the strike zone. You have plenty of time. Okay. Okay, I like the stability. Yeah, I really like after each shot how I'm seeing this wide base, the abduction in the hips. I love that. That's something that, for me is very important to see the stability. That's going to help you move after each shot. Yeah, that's way, way out there. You're way in the front of the hitting zone. Let the ball come a little deeper in the hitting zone. Yeah. Come on. Let's go. Okay, like it. Keep accelerating. And get that rhythm. Slow, fast. Slow, pa. Let it come into your hit. Let it. It's almost, it feels wrong to say it, but be later. Be later. Don't be too early.
Well, if I hit it here, how can I get it
It's fine. No problem. Just adjust your wrist. Maybe on the angle, you're a little earlier. This one is down the line, particularly on this shot. In terms of the left hand, you do a good job coiling, and then sometimes you do it like Sabalenka. Sabalenka lets her left arm kind of comes in, or at least it used to. I kind of prefer the left arm is out here somewhere. But sometimes you do that, and then sometimes the left arm folds into your body. It's a little detail. I'm not seeing any of the ones where you drop the racket early, like you know how you used to drop the racket early and then pull through. It looks really, the timing's really good. We talked last week about the gravity drop, like letting the racket fall and then catching it with the hip rotation. And I think that's a good concept. You let the racket drop into the slot and then you pull. Nice looking stroke. Right, like I like the left, I saw you thinking about it. I like the left arm more like that. Like left arm, you could do an Alcaraz back here, but then it comes forward. You could do, but like what Sabalenka does is the left arm folds in here like this. I don't know if she's changed that recently, but that's what, you know, it used to be in my memory. I remember it that way. And that's what you're doing sometimes. You're still hitting it very well. But the one you fixed there, the last one, you definitely went like more consciously from here, and then you didn't fold in. You just went. It's just small details because your forehand is better than 99.9% of the 8-year-olds out there in the world. There, like that's a little more textbook. I know you want to be textbook. That's what you're all about. Even though the textbook is always changing. You know, you look at a textbook from 20 years ago, it's not the same as today. I love the footwork, love the stances, you know, little open, little neutral, little semi, love it. Nice. Nice, Eli. Cone. Last 6 or 8, come on. Let's see what you got here. Not too flat, not too flat, not too flat. That's too high. I want a winner. Nice. Catch your breath. Let's check out the back inside. Ready, bud? Yeah. Okay. Has a real nice sound to it. Just be careful. We talked about bringing the racket back to 6 p.m. at the maximum, especially at your age. Don't come past 6 p.m. So that's like, sometimes I say, watch your 6. This is something they say in the military. Just watch that backswing. Don't let the racket tail across your body. So many young kids your age, what do? When they want to get more power, they're like way over there. You know, they get greedy. Keep the racket between 6 and 7 o'clock here, and then try to get that nice lag. Try to get lag on the back end here within that 6 to 7 p.m. Area, time-wise. You're imagining a clock there. Right. And it's the same kind of gravity drop. If you think about the racket going, the racket is up, and then it drops down into the slot, and then you pull it through right as it's making like a relaxed drop. Bah! And try to get the acceleration. That'll get you a nice lag and kind of flip action going there if you're relaxed. You have to stay relaxed. Good try. All right, it's good. Going to the target? Yeah. Shot. It's kind of flat. I like to see a little more Alcaraz where he gets that like hook loop happening. He's like in here, and then this kind of goes downward. Rather, don't go around too much. Go to, pa. You can make like a little hook there. Sometimes it's called a hook loop, and then accelerate through. Right, that's the idea. Kind of like a little quick Nike sign. Rather than like a long bubbly loop. Try to do that. That's more ATP. If you keep it a little more compact and hook it down. That's it. I love the beginning. Love it. Nice. Just keep accelerating there. Come on. Come on. Come on. Trying to get too bubblicious. Don't get too bubbly. Try to be like more abrupt, more quick here rather than it's slow with the lag and flip. Try. Come on. That has no power. You have to accelerate. You have to hit it. But the question is, are you going to get more power from like going around the world here? Or can you do it with a nice little hook loop here and keep it compact? Like Rublev, like Alcaraz, you know. Okay. Come on, targets, come on. Yes, compact but quick. You know, compact acceleration. Come on, fast racket. No, don't go around the world. Don't stir the soup too much. Just hook loop it instead of soup. Instead of stirring the soup. Right. That's more of like up and down versus going around and stirring the soup bowl or soup pot. You can do that. Some guys do that, but I like the Alcaraz style where he's just like he hooked it down. It's like here, pa-bang. I'm not saying the other way is wrong. I'm just saying I like that. Come on. Come on. Fast racket, dude. Okay, nice. Like it. Come on. Yeah. No net. Come on, no net. Okay, let's get them up quick. And we'll do something combined. I want to work on your serve in a little bit. All right, so play this one, and if I say now, I want to see you run around and hit a forehand. Ready? Colin, watch out. You're helping to pick up? Okay, so we go backhands, technique, and then if I say now, run around. Let's work. Okay, work on the hook loop. Nice. Right, you go there and you went down more vertically rather than around like stirring the soup. I like that. Now. Shot. Your run around forehand today looked excellent, especially earlier. Keep it up. Keep working that big target. Not too excessive with the backswing. Hook it down and accelerate. Racket drops and catch the racket drop, catch the gravity drop to create that lag and whip. Now. Okay, good job. Keep accelerating. When you run around it, keep accelerating. Can you put that in the new bucket? Thanks. Here we go. Come on. Balance. Yeah, but not on the rise right now. We can do on the rise and later. Yeah, just get your rhythm. No balls in the net. The net is the enemy. Let's go. Come on. Good. Come on. Not too big, not too big. Keep the compact nature of the backswing. Not too small, not too big. Accelerate. Now. Nice shot. Last set. Keep working on the pace. Try to hit that ball big. That's the key. To accelerate, hit the ball strong. Strong and deep. Nothing short. Be careful. He almost hit me. Okay, come on. Let it bounce. Remember, like let the ball bounce. Let it settle between the hip and shoulder and then accelerate through it. Not too soupy. More hook loopy. On the rise later. What are you doing? On the rise later. Not now. Later. Go. Come on.
How do I get it deep if I don't have any backswing?
You look like you're about to cry right now. You need to make a compact backswing and then accelerate. You have to use your hips and your core to accelerate the racket without the excess backswing, without the extra backswing. Stop crying and just work on it. Let's go. You've got a great game. Stop taking the ball on the rise. Let it settle and then whip the racket through, but without going around your body. Okay, and you'll get stronger. You'll grow into that swing. You'll be fine. The look in your eyes is like panic, you know? What's going on? Good. And you don't want to drop it down too soon. In the same way that when we worked on your forehand, you don't want to drop that too soon and then pull it through. You want to like just catch it right as it's dropping, and then you'll get the maximum transfer of energy. Don't drop it too early. Let's go. Yeah, it's kind of like that. And you just got to work through that. It's not going to feel immediately powerful or incredible. It takes some time to get away from the larger circular action. Look, most kids your age, they have giant bubble loops. You're doing a great job. Keep working on the discipline. Come on. That's a very nice brush. That's a kind of a different shot, but you did like a very nice, like topspin there. Come on. Yeah. Now. Go, 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 go. Last couple. Come on. Yeah, keep working on that. I see that. I see that compact nature. Like keep that compact nature. Hook it down, pull it through quickly, stay relaxed. When you get the hips and the trunk involved, you should be able to generate a lot of pace. Just sometimes the timing, you have to work through it. Right. Good spin. Right. That was a good one. That was a good one. All right, let's check out your serve. Have you been doing some improvements? What do you got for me? Do you remember the stuff we worked on?
Yes.
I just want to review the checklist, and then you're good to go. We had holding the weight back. That's a big one. Holding the weight back. Holding the weight back as you toss forward, loading on the back leg. Okay, so we're talking about, if you go through the checklist, got the angle of the shoulders is a big one. That's extreme, but just getting a nice angle here. I like how you bump the hip there, and then you load your back leg. So you're loading the back leg, stretching your left arm up to the ball. The toss more in front for the flat serve and slice. Toss slightly to the right for the flat serve and slice so that you're not falling over to the left. What else?
And then not opening.
Are you doing slice? Yeah, you want to stay sideways on your side, so you stay sideways going up to the ball. When you come through here, that little detail that I talked about, because you're using a kind of a strong backhand grip here, like an Eastern backhand grip to get more spin. Very good spin grip, by the way. But try to be a little more with the strings like this rather than, try not to be here for just guys. If you can try to remember. I know it's a lot. It's a lot to think about. I gave you like 6 things to think about here. We're going to do a few minutes of slice. Okay. Colin, can you move that cone over for the slice serve target? All right, we got a few minutes here. Let's make it great. There, to the left there. Stop. That's good. Right in the box. In the box. All right, we'll curve it outside of that. Let's go. Very good slice. Eli, very good. Had a lot of spin on it. You did kind of fall to the right a little bit. So you keep working on your explosion into the court, but I don't know if you'll see that on the camera, but that thing was curving. So that's what you want to see. You want to see a lot of curve on the ball at your age, you know. Yes, that was in. That's a slice serve up the tee. You know? The slice is there. That's one of the hardest things, to get the action on it. A lot of kids don't get much action on their slice. Do you feel that you're falling towards me? I don't know if it's because if the toss is too far to the right, but you're falling to the side. Good slice. Getting a lot of spin on that. But don't go too far with the grip. I mean, it's getting a little crazy here. Don't go too far in that spin grip. That's probably enough. Because if you go too far, it becomes really difficult to hit the ball with velocity. Nice. Colin, get out now. Out. Get out. Be ready to go in a few minutes, Colin. We got to catch a flight to Spain. I love that slice so much. Oh, come on, man. How many kids 8, 9 years old are doing a slice like that? That thing's nasty. That thing's curving. If you can get that, like last week, you got a few that went way out towards like that UTR sign. I remember you hit one in that support beam there, that column. Do that again. That was amazing. Load up the back leg. Right, like nobody can return that. Alcaraz can't return that. It's unstoppable. It's an unstoppable force.
And even if they catch it, I still have an open.
Yeah, even if they get to that, I mean, the whole court's open. You can make them suffer. You can make them run. That's why it's such a smart serve, to use the angles. Most kids serve way too much, in my opinion, most kids serve way too much up the tee. Okay, so we got angles in the shoulders. Because before, your shoulders were like dead flat. Angles in the shoulders, load the back leg, toss in front, stay sideways as long as you can up until the impact. These are the big ticket items. Beauty, wow. Beautiful slice. You see it's curving really well. Nice, dude. Yeah, you're really starting to get the action on it. It's when we changed the grip and went more extreme on the grip, like more of extreme slice grip, it helped your slice so much. Keep accelerating, keep the wrist loose, get a nice whip through the ball, through the impact. Nice. Get out, Colin. Get out. Next time you get in the court, I'm going to give you 20 push-ups.
Out of the court. Out of the court.
Dude. Good. One thing is, you can get in the perfect position here. Do the last couple. You get in like a perfect position here, But then if this drops, you kind of lose some of the stored energy. You're trying to get the shoulder over shoulder. You're trying to use the obliques, the abdominals to help your acceleration of the shoulders, the shoulder rotation. So if you drop this early, it kind of kills the whole deal. So try to stay stretched here, and then bah, and then only pull this down the last minute as you're accelerating. Keep that left arm up. Good slice. Good slice. Not the best location, but good slice. Sometimes if it's too spinny, like you can't get pace on it, check the grip. Because if your grip goes too far, you're going to be cutting the ball, but it won't have pace. So you're pretty far over there. Don't toss too far to the right, like the toss between 12:30, 1 o'clock, not too much. That thing's curving great. You're not going to get a better slice at 8. You're not going to get better action on that thing. You can see it, right? Yeah. Give me one more out wide. I want you to hit Colin right in the head. No, actually hit him in the knees. The slice should stay low. Let's go. Give me an ace out wide. That's curving. See, yeah, if you toss too far to the right and you let your left arm drop, it doesn't quite work as well. Go, go, go. Don't wait too long. Maybe you're waiting too long. Maybe you got to go up a little sooner. Go, 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 go. Yeah, just try to load and go. Load, explode. Store the energy and then kind of release it sooner than later. You don't want to get stuck down in the power position there, in the loading. Come on, give me one more in the corner. Beautiful slice. You see that? That thing's curving 5-6 feet that way. Try to use your wrist to aim it, meet it a little earlier, and see if you can guide it into the corner of the box rather than the middle of the box. Load your energy. Load. Go. Nice. I like that one. One more like that. Come on. Yeah, sometimes if it's not going there, you can toss a little more in front. Like just an inch or two more in front, that might solve it. Like you just push the toss an inch or two forward, and then that affects the impact. And you can get it wider. Right, like that one's super wide. It's a little low. I think you forgot the tilt there. This is where you go back to your old habit. Yeah, try to tilt. Don't fall to the right. Get tall, dude. Don't collapse to the right. Get tall with your body. Get up there in the sky. Up, 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 up. Bad toss. That's great. Great serve. Just missed. Great serve, though. Come on, put it there. This is finals of the U.S. Open. Match point, you're playing Alcaraz or Sinner. You got to make that serve right in the dime. All right, I like it. Good job, buddy. You can stay and serve some more, though. I love what you're doing. So I got to catch a flight. I don't know if you're going to stay and do a little ball machine or something, but you're welcome to do that. And I'll see you, not this week, but next week.
2 weeks.
Yeah. I hate missing you, but I got to travel. I got to study in Spain.